coming for us. She's coming for her friend.
Yeah, she won't come up to see us. She'll come up to see her friends.
They are bringing the whole
That they don't have. It's 9th grade though. That would be all 7 from what I heard.
Bengals won last night. Jamar Chase got like 40 points.
faculty, guests, and students. It is my privilege as a student leader within the Paul R. Rainey chapter of the National Honor Society to welcome you to the 2025 Fall Induction Ceremony, where we will be recognizing some of our students and schools with exceptional students. Thank you for joining us today. As a reminder, please silence your cell phones. Please join me in welcoming our 2025-2026 inductees. Please join me in standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. On behalf of the National Honor Society, I wish to extend a special thanks to the custodial staff, Mr. Broadwell, Ms. McKinney and her students, and members of the Faculty Council for all of their help in preparing today's ceremony and reception. We would also like to thank the teachers and parents for their endless support and encouragement of our current and incoming members. The National Honor Society is an organization under the National Association of Secondary School Principals. Established in 1921, there are now nearly 20,000 chapters in this country and abroad. The Society does not consider scholarship alone. The constitution of this organization recognizes 4 practices: scholarship, leadership, character, and service. Our local chapter was organized in 1961 and named in honor of former teacher and principal Paul R. Rainey. To be eligible for membership in our chapter, a student must attain a cumulative grade point average of 3.75 over 4 semesters of high school. Once a student has attained this average, he or she is voted upon by the faculty, who considers that student's character, leadership, ability, and record of service based on 7 adult evaluations, an essay, and a detailed application. Since 1961, the Paul R. Rainey chapter has numbered over 820 esteemed members. The grade point average of our current 16 members is 3.945. We have taken an incredible amount of honors and college courses over the past 3 years, and now many of us are in the midst of planning what is next in our lives. Last school year, we hosted 2 blood drives with Hawksworth, conducted a change drive to support our district's very own Backpack Blessings weekend food program, and hosted our 3rd community dinner in the spring for elementary students and their families. Together, we documented over 1,000 service hours to our school and our community. We did things like volunteering at our local Humane Society and the Veterans Home, led athletic camps for elementary students, worked the concession stands for many of our athletic events, refereed youth sports, worked various events at the Brown County Fair, helped run the Santa shop at the elementary, among many other projects. We look forward to partnering with our newest inductees to see what we can accomplish within this school year.
The National Honor Society is represented by the emblem that you see pictured here of the keystone. The letters C, S, L, and S are located at the base of the keystone and stand for the chief principles of the society. As the keystone is placed by the builder to hold the perfect arch and perpetual stability, the structure of our education must also be held firm and true to the purposes of life by the virtues represented in the symbol. The flaming torch embodies the intentions of our organization, which are to carry forward the searching light of truth, to lead so that others will follow the light, and to keep in our school the high ambition for the lasting values of life and to serve in consideration of others.
It is at this time that we proclaim to all in attendance that membership in the Paul R. Rainey chapter of the National Honor Society has been earned by the candidates before you through the effective demonstration of the 4 qualities that serve as standards for the society. Members of the chapter will now review these qualities for the candidates. We begin with character.
Character is formed by the morals, values, and ethics that make you the person you are. Experiences are what shapes your character. Character serves as a compass to lead you throughout life. Every day, your character is displayed in your actions and the choices you make. It is seen in the respect you have for yourself and the respect others give to you. Measures of character rely on qualities such as responsibility, trustworthiness, compassion, and self-control. Being a member of NHS gives you the opportunity to model quality character and to be a positive influence on character of others. In the words of Rick Warren, your character is shaped by your choices. What choice will you make today that will positively affect the rest of your life? We now light the candle of character.
Scholarship comes from a passion for knowledge, knowledge to understand, to solve, to create. We gain knowledge through learning experiences both in and out of the classroom. Scholars look for opportunities to learn. We know that learning takes effort and that understanding and judgment are rooted in knowledge. Being an NHS member strengthens your commitment. In words of American poet James Russell, true scholarship consists in knowing not what things exist, but what they mean. It is not memory, but judgment. We now light the candle of scholarship.
Leadership is your ability to communicate in ways that influence and inspire others to act. It is not exclusive or inherited through election or designation. Leadership is setting the example in your words and deeds to motivate others to follow. It is about engaging people while guiding their direction toward a common goal. Effective leadership happens when you begin to know yourself as a leader and possess the essential skills necessary to lead. National Honor Society members are leaders in and out of the classroom. A wise person once said, "If serving is below you, leadership is beyond you." We now light the candle of leadership.
Service can be defined as the act of voluntarily giving your time and using your skills and talents for the benefit of the community. It calls for a service mindset, the desire to seek opportunities to help others, as well as acts of service. Through our service efforts as individuals or as a group, we build empathy as we learn more about those in need or in crisis. Service also fulfills one of our responsibilities as citizens. As a National Honor Society member, you will be presented with opportunities to deepen your understanding of servant leadership and to grow your passion for helping others. Audrey Hepburn once said, "You have two hands, one to help yourself, the second to help others." We now light the candle of service.
This year, we welcome 26 new inductees to our organization. Their combined grade point average is 3.961. Together, they have taken 65 honors courses and over 220 college-level courses. They have earned countless awards in the categories of academics, art, athletics, character, attendance, FFA, and agriculture. They are leaders as team captains within Hope Squad and as part of Student Council. Within FFA, 4-H clubs, their places of worship and faith, as class officers, as mentors for elementary students, within the GHS band, at summer camps, and many as role models for youth within their families and communities. They have shown compassion by volunteering for over 300 service hours. We have students who are working as, say, soccer referees, home place donut makers, sports reporting for the local paper, and as babysitters. These students have been commissioned for their art pieces, work at Parker's and La Rosa's pizzerias, sew clothing, clean office buildings, clear land and mow yards, and coach gymnastics. We have farm hands, lifeguards, hostesses, surveyors, and a national cheer team member. We look forward to all that they will accomplish and how well they will represent our chapter, school, and our community.
Good morning. I'm Carrie Kratzer, principal of Georgetown Elementary, and I have the honor of announcing this year's new inductees. As previously mentioned, each inductee had to receive a minimum of 7 evaluations to be considered for membership. As they come up to receive their certificates, we'd also like to take a moment to acknowledge a wonderful remark that this student received from one of their evaluators. Will the first row please stand? Colin Bertram. Colin is a wonderful student to have in class. He is very intelligent, loves to put his own ideas and thoughts on paper, and is a creative student. He is a natural leader. He is kind and compassionate to other students. He will continue to make a difference in our school and our community. Jasper Brown. Jasper is always early and works until the job is done. I have no doubt he will run his own business someday and be very successful. He is willing to work and learn and always has a great attitude. He is a true asset to any team he is on. Madeline Bush. Madeline is someone who consistently upholds school rules and expectations, serving as a role model for others. I believe she has the potential to shine as a leader. I look forward to seeing her develop and showcase this side of herself in the future. Macy Cooper. Macy is a player you can count on to always be on time, do her part, and then some. She is not afraid to ask questions if she is confused or needs clarification, which is a great quality to possess. She is a role model on and off the field and is quick to step in wherever she is needed. Will Dragu. Will approaches tasks with determination and a strong work ethic, always striving to do his best. He shows persistence in overcoming challenges and demonstrates a growth mindset. In addition, his qualities of perseverance and integrity will serve him well as a member of NHS and in life. Aubrey Francis. Aubrey is an extremely hardworking and dependable student with strong character. Even though she's very quiet, she sets a great example through her kindness, good attendance, and steady effort. She's the kind of role model who leads without needing the spotlight, and I believe she would be a great addition to the National Honor Society. Nolan Gifford. I've seen a lot of maturity in Nolan over the past year or so. I definitely see a desire in him to love others and act in a way that doesn't just benefit himself, but benefits others as well. Lane Hamilton. Lane always shows up on time. He is one of the best workers I've ever had. He works well with others of all ages and backgrounds. He's a hard worker, dedicated, and trustworthy. There are many times he has helped me with something small, and he won't take a dime for it. Lane is a good kid with a bright future. Gunnar Ernst. Gunnar has extended kindness and consideration to people he didn't even realize he was making an impact on. He has had a positive impact on younger students and also his peers as a positive presence in his class. He has a great heart for helping others. Ariana Harbaugh. Ariana is one of the most empathetic girls in our group. She seems to always see both sides and is also great at communicating her feelings in a respectful way. Ariana is not afraid to tackle difficult things in the name of helping serve other people. Anna Hastings. I've seen a lot of growth in Anna. She's a very supportive teammate in volleyball and her field events. She steps up to help when needed and always keeps the team's energy positive and motivated with her witty sense of humor. Lauren Johnson. Lauren is an all-around awesome student. She's hardworking, dependable, and brings a positive attitude to everything she does. She consistently shows strong character, good grades, and a willingness to step up and help others. Rachel Jones. Rachel is one of the hardest working students I've ever known. I've never seen a student with such a creative mind, incredible focus, and generous heart, such as she has. Rachel always seems to be thinking of others before herself. She's so very accepting and kind, trying to make sure everyone feels welcome and listened to. Seth Jones. Seth is soft-spoken, but full of character and creativity. He's kind to others, works hard, and leads in his own quiet way. Seth is fantastically talented in all he puts his mind to, and incredibly modest when it comes to his accomplishments compared to others. He downplays his own achievements to make sure others are seen and make sure to have all voices heard. Madeline Kellen. Madeline is one of the kindest and most compassionate teenagers I know. She considers others' needs and goes the extra mile to help encourage and bring a smile to others around her. Her gentle spirit is evident in all she does. Eli Lewis. Eli has a big heart and a strong awareness of the needs of those around him. He is a caring young man who consistently strives to grow and be a positive influence on others. He maintains a positive attitude even in challenging situations. He is a great student and friend to his peers who shows empathy and compassion in his interactions with classmates. Jackson Loudon. Jackson consistently demonstrates strong leadership skills in the classroom, actively participating and confidently expressing his ideas. His peers recognize his leadership qualities as evidenced by his selection as co-captain of the soccer team, reflecting the respect and trust others place in him to guide and motivate the group. Lila Malad. Lila is consistently positive. She is able to maintain composure and fairness when solving conflicts or challenges. She is able to keep a level head and help her peers through thoughtful consideration. Aubrey McKenzie. Over the past 3 years, she has grown tremendously in confidence and leadership, becoming a positive influence on her teammates. She approaches the more difficult tasks with determination and steady progress. Above all, her kindness and compassion set her apart, making her an excellent candidate for NHS. Josie McKibben. Josie is a self-starter and efficient when getting a task completed. She's willing to help get her group team organized and started on whatever the task is at hand. Josie is an extremely hard worker and will give her best effort at all endeavors. Kendall Newberry. Kendall is independent and self-motivated. She takes initiative to get things done. She is very social and she puts others at ease. Kendall is a class leader. You can count on her to take initiative in group settings and encourages her peers to be creative. Gracie Ritt. Gracie is a hardworking student of strong character who leads by quiet example. Though soft-spoken, she is kind, dependable, and serves as a positive role model for her peers. Her consistent effort, good attendance, and integrity makes her an excellent candidate for the National Honor Society. Ava Vest. I have had Ava in the classroom and witnessed her out in the community playing sports. She's a role model, hard worker, and represents our school well. She's been such a great leader for the younger athletes. I really appreciate this young lady and her caring, dedicated, determined character both inside and outside the classroom. Spencer Wainscott. Spencer is one of those students who makes a real impact just by being himself. He's extremely personable, easy to work with, and always shows good character in the way he treats others. On top of that, he's dependable and strong academically. He is described as having an old soul due to his maturity and sense of responsibility beyond his years. Mason Watson. Mason is a natural-born leader who consistently sets the standard for his peers by leading through example. He is deeply dedicated to his commitments, balancing his many responsibilities with focus, organization, and excellence. He is a reliable student who consistently follows through and gets the job done. Justin Williams. Justin is a sweet, good-natured student who naturally leads by example. He brings a positive energy to everything he's involved in and isn't afraid to step up and take the lead when it is needed. I've never heard an unkind word from Justin, and I always appreciated his calm and compassionate demeanor.
At this time, will the new inductees please rise, raise your right hand, and repeat the NHS pledge. I pledge to maintain high scholastic standing. To endeavor intelligently and courageously. To be a leader. To give of myself freely in service to others. And to hold an untarnished character. In doing so, I shall prove myself worthy of a place in the National Honor Society. At this time, inductees, you may extinguish your candles. Please join me in congratulating the newest members of our
I would like to thank everyone for attending the induction ceremony, and I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I'd like to personally congratulate all the new members for their outstanding achievement. We will be taking photographs in just a moment, so those of you who would like to take a photograph of the entire group are invited to join us. All newly inducted National Honor Society members should line up in the first few rows of the bleachers once everyone has left. Immediately following the photographs, there will be a reception in the cafeteria. Old and new members, their parents, relatives, and their guests are invited to join us. Thank you. This is the conclusion of our ceremony. Students, report back to your advisories and then to third period. Thank you.